Hello my friends, so I got Anton new food, JBL classic. It's stick, them pellet sticks mixed with natural food like worms and shrimp and water insects. So let's try a few of these and see if Turtle Anton likes it. I think. Oh, come on, boy.
What's even worse about this is it seemed at the end of season 7 that Danny had come around to John's side and was willing to fight with him and for the North. And that is when he voluntarily bent the knee. The way this
Hey, hey, Anton, flip over first.
For no reason. She'd all but agreed to fight for the North. This is just the beginning of the desecration of the character of Jon Snow.
Eat upside down, Anton.
Much more in part 3, where I'll go through the character arcs and resolutions for all of our.
I'm sorry for flipping you over, but you cannot be upside down and eating.
By Jon was designed to keep the North somewhat hostile to Daenerys to help build to her turn in episode 5. It's a decent idea in theory, but in practice it just doesn't work, especially when it's been crammed into the space of 5 episodes. Speaking of the desecration of the character, Tyrion joins the conversation and continues to be the antithesis of his former self. Now blindly trusting his sister Cersei of all people, something Tyrion would never do. Tyrion explains that the Lannister army is riding north to fight the dead, and I still can't help why they are riding north to meet the army of the dead instead of heading south and using something like Moat Cailin to fight the army with a natural advantage. Now that the Boltons and the Freys are all dead, the Northern Alliance basically controls all of that land.
Don't bite that there.
The twins. These are both landmarks.
Anton, don't bite the hands that feed you.
Without those controlling them allowing you to.
Okay.
Riding north to fight the army instead of staying south where it's safer would be like lining your army up outside the walls of your castle. And who would ever do that? Sansa then asks how they
don't bite the hand that feeds you. He seems to, he's not so picky eater. He enjoys every type of pellet that I feed him. It's only salad and greens he don't like. He enjoys fish, he enjoys insects, he enjoys turtle pellets, he enjoys calcium powder.
Now they are ignored. Out of sight, out of mind, I suppose.
The only thing he don't enjoy is salad and greens. So he got a few from this one, and I think maybe that's enough, and he will try this one. So JBL sticks, 8 to 15 centimeter turtle. It's for small turtles only. But Anton, he is still small turtle, so he can eat this. Oh no!
Tyrion wonders what would have happened if they had stayed married. And I hate to get bogged down in the details, but what do you mean, stayed married? Since when were the two of you divorced? The High Septon never annulled your marriage. You were married in front of gods and men, and then Sansa
How did this taste, boy?
Seemingly forgot she was married Ramsay Bolton, and then she killed him. She is a widow to a man she should never have been married to, because she was already married to you. You are still married. Yours is the official marriage. This is
should
a
have
feudal system.
his powder on this.
Running away from your husband means you are no longer married. Why is this series punishing me for thinking? Tyrion then says everyone that has underestimated Sansa is now dead. Like who, exactly? Littlefinger? Sure, except he was training her, or at least was planning to, until the writers decided he would marry her off to Ramsay Bolton in season 5 for no reason. Nothing about that makes sense. Littlefinger was in love with Sansa. Why would he marry her off to someone else? Anyway, yes, Littlefinger. I suppose he underestimated her. I mean, did he? He saw what she was capable of in season 4 when she lied for him about Lysa's death. But okay, let's say he underestimated her. And she had him executed with little to no proof
So how are these?
She accused him of. Then there's Ramsay Bolton.
Oi.
She was only able to kill him because Littlefinger sent the Vale army to save the day for the North.
If I dip them here, they are not floating anymore.
She was an unwitting participant in his death. She had no idea the plot to kill him even existed. And again, it was Littlefinger who orchestrated it with Olenna Tyrell. Other than that, who is that? Cersei? She's still alive. The statement by Tyrion makes absolutely no sense. Hell, even if you count Littlefinger,
So I think it's safe to say he
with no proof.
used this kind
done because of Bran's powers. And she didn't even swing the proverbial sword, she let Arya do it for her. Tyrion, can you stop
this is a small part only. I think I will let him have all of these, but no more.
We then see the reunion of Arya and Jon. And this is actually a nice moment. There's a callback to that scene in season 1, which may be a bit of corny fan service, but it was nicely done. She shows him that she still has a needle. And
Hey, there's plenty of food, Anton.
Which she says she has.
Just take a look around. Okay, I will leave him here and he will finish his food.
Desperate need of more dialogue and less silence.